It's your host, Ethan Hill, handsome and wealthy. And can all my handsome and wealthy men stand up? Hey guys, it's Ethan Hill, your host, handsome and wealthy, guys. And this is another video that I wanted to make for you guys. The first one, if you guys haven't seen it, it's going to be right here, right? Should be at the top of the screen. I'll put it right here. It's what to do when women reject you, right? So go ahead and watch that if you haven't. But guys, this video is going to be about never try to impress women ever. Ever, ever, ever. Never try to impress women, right? And what I mean by never try to impress women, right? So I've noticed this, and this is something that with experience, with just reading other testimonials, guys, because guys, I don't know everything, right? I don't know everything from just like this, right? We all fuck up. We all make mistakes. I've made mistakes. You guys watching this have made mistakes, right? But guys, when you're dealing with women, guys, you never, ever want to be too freaking needy or too much of like you want to take her out on an experience. And what I mean by this, guys, is that you don't want to be trying to take women out to $200 dates the first date, right? Or $300 dates, or try to show her your new freaking Bentley or Maserati, right? Like, you don't want to do these things at first, because what that's letting her know is that you have to try to impress her with toys, and now you're basically trying to prove yourself at this point, right? You're always trying to prove yourself, right? And you're just trying to basically put on this facade and like, I'm the man, I'm this, I'm that. You're trying to flex too much, right? So guys, when you're dealing, even just in general, when you're dealing with women, man, never try to impress women ever, right? And this is going to sound crazy, but like, you actually want to be a mystery. You don't want them to really know what you do, like who you are. You want them talking more about them than you, right? You want them to be talking more about themselves, right? And another thing, guys, that you have to understand is that when you're talking with women in general, right, you want to also, you know what I'm saying, just be straight up, right? Because what happens is, let's say you do get in a relationship, or you do have this, or you rent this lifestyle, or you lie, or you do this, or you do that. Women remember shit, bruh. Women remember the stuff that you say back to them. So if you say, okay, oh, I work here, or I live here, or this is how much I make, or, you know what I'm saying? They'll eventually catch on to certain signs. And in the long term, they'll start to pick up on certain things, right? And if a woman wants to fuck with you, she's going to fuck with you, right? And, that's the plain and honest truth. So if you're like, let's say you live with your parents, right? You live with your parents, right? Like right now, I live with my mom right now just for the time being, but that's not forever. And I'm going to get over this hump because it's something that's very fucking easy to do. You just put your mind to it. But guys, when you tell a chick, like, look, this is what it is. I live with my peoples. Let's just say you're a younger guy watching it. We're all young men watching this. But let's just say, okay, you're a younger dude, or, this is my situation, or, hey, I don't really do these type of dates. I don't do $200 dates. I would rather, let's go do bowling. I think that'd be more interactive. Or let's go on this workout. Let's go to the gym for a first date. Like, we've been so fucking programmed socially to fucking do dinner dates. It's all we can do is dinner dates. No. Guys, we got to switch it up. And this is me just researching, me looking at stuff in a broad view, guys. We have to try to mix it up, because every guy is taking her on dinner dates. Every guy is trying to take her to the steakhouse or the freaking Ruth Chris, or they're trying to take her to a hibachi spot. Guys, we got to be different, guys. So here's some good dates ideas, man. And this is honest to God, the truth, right? Number one, I would say take her to the gym. Fuck it. Because you got to see, man, especially if you want to mess with these bad chicks, man, you got to see, are they living, are they actually going to the gym? or do they have BBLs, or do they have all these cosmetic surgeries or whatever. You want a chick that's fit. I'm gonna be honest. If your chick is not about going to the gym, that can't be your chick, man. Like, that cannot be your chick for sure. So number one, take her to the gym, see how her fitness is, especially if y'all get sexual down the road. You want to see that, you know what I'm saying, she could handle herself and she don't get freaking drained and she don't got her freaking stamina on empty, right? But that would make sure, and, you know, make sure that she's fit, and you'll be able to see it, of course. But, you know what I'm saying, a chick that's willing to go to the gym, that's great. That means she's really passionate and really cares about her body. So I'll say going to the gym. And this is not going to be one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just going to be straight video, no edits, no 1, 2, and 3. We're just going to go down the line, okay? Number 2, definitely what I would say is an activity, right? So if that's going to the park, is that going to bowling? Even doing like a picnic, man. You know, like, we don't even have to go to a dinner date. You could do a picnic. Like, women love this shit. I've heard so many times women love doing picnics. You don't got to take her out on a fucking another dinner date, because that's not something that's going to impress her. She might appreciate that shit, but the next dude probably did that yesterday for her. The last dude before that probably did that the week after that or before that. Like, all these dudes have this dinner date, and you're spending $200 for what? For her to ghost you, maybe. For her to freaking never even text you back. For her to take, you know, you go and take her, and then you just drop her off. You're like the Uber driver. You literally just picked her up, took her to the place, and brought her back home. You didn't do anything. So why do all that? Keep the investment, the ROI low at the moment. But yes, take her to the park, right? Or an activity. Okay, that's number 2. And number 3, man, I say, man, and you got to be bold with this, because shit, this is something that I think that, honestly, if a girl really fucks with you, and you don't gotta, and see, women think that, oh, if you take this route, it's like you're treating them like a whore. That's not what it is at all. But taking them to the crib, because that's the best spot for you to take them. Number 1, you got everything you need there. There's no other people, because, you know, nowadays, you know, you got all these crowds, you got all these fucking people rah freaking tearing up streets, whatever, tearing up the spots, whatever. Yeah, you got everything there. You can get drinks, right? You can get entertainment. We got scents, we got food, we got everything here. So this is another spot, and I think guys are afraid to be direct with this, because they're afraid that they're going to get rejected. They're going to get rejected. They're going to get rejected. And even if you're at the crib, you don't have to just be at the crib watching TV. How about you do painting, or you do an activity, or you play chess, or you play a board game. Maybe you do Uno with drinks. You make it entertaining. Fuck that. Why do you got to go out and spend $300 to impress her for? See, that's the thing. That's the fucking problem we have here, is that people go out, spend $300 just to fucking eat dinner. Like, you could have ate dinner for fucking $50 at my crib. I could have bought groceries and I could have made some shit for $50. And that's better than what the fuck I'm eating at Ruth Chris, bruh. I'm just being honest. All that shit is presentation and marketing and all that crap. But anyways, guys, so at the crib, man, simple as that. And a lot of guys probably not gonna do this. If you live with your parents and your parents are cool, fuck it. Who gives a fuck, right? Like, if they don't care, they don't care. My situation is kind of built like it's cool, so it's not a big deal. But you know what I'm saying? Some women might get turned off by that, and that's okay, because if that situation was going to present itself eventually, so you might as well get that shit out the fucking way. We don't need to hide. We don't need to freaking be playing indirect, or we don't need to be sneaking in the doorsteps or some shit, you know, playing in the dark, because whatever comes to dark, it's going to come to the light anyway. So, hey, she was going to find out regardless. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well, I'm all about just kicking down doors, right? Let her know now, straight up. If she don't fuck with it, she don't fuck with it. Guys, you will find a woman that fucks with all this ideas, because at the end of the day, we all struggle. We all go through things. Nobody's perfect. So when you see these YouTubers, or you see all these people like having this life, their life is not perfect at all. So cut the crap, right? Nobody has a perfect life with no problems, with no type of struggle. So guys, like, these are the type of things that, you know, you never want to impress a woman fully, because like I said, women should be trying to impress you, because if you're putting all this effort, if you're setting up the date, if you're doing all this, she should be trying to impress you. She'll appreciate that shit, if anything, because at the end of the day, you gotta start at level 1, baby. You gotta start at level 1, which is either a picnic, we do bowling, gym, and then we go up, man, because you want to get to know how a person is anyways. Why would you just take them out on a dinner date? You spend all your fucking money and then you get blowed off, or you get like the Uber driver tactic. You fucking pick her up, you take her to the fucking location. After fucking 30 minutes, an hour, you go back. You're like an Uber driver, basically. You didn't get anything for it, but you just spent your bread. So anyways, guys, you guys have a great night, right? So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It's Handsome and Wealthy, guys. We're trying to get all the Handsome and Wealthy members. Get this free game academy, guys. And I hope you guys love this video. And remember, smooth men become smooth operators. So if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to share it with your friends, anybody who's struggling, or anybody who's just in a predicament like this. And I hope you guys found value. Ethan Hill, Handsome and Wealthy, we're out.